So I want to talk about the newer updates here in Black Ops 4. I haven't really talked about them much except on stream. Cheap little insert my stream promotion here kind of thing. I stream every night, so right here on YouTube, you don't even have to go to Twitch. So yeah, I want to talk about it. I haven't really, I guess, expressed how I feel about this outside of my streams. So for many of you who don't know, I would assume that if you play Black Ops 4 and watch this video, you're kind of aware. It's been a few days now. Okay, so there's been two pretty big updates, really, to Black Ops 4. And the one I guess I'll focus on for now, I guess, is with Blackout. So I don't really play much Blackout. I don't know about you guys. It's fun, I guess. I enjoy it more than Fortnite's Battle Royale, but I'm worn out really on Battle Royales, so I don't really put that much time into it. I'll play it maybe occasionally once or twice a week or something with friends if they're really down to play it or something. So, you know, I don't play a whole lot, but there's been a real big issue. It's even been noticeable for a large portion of the community, really, with the armor, okay? The armor has been broken, especially ever since they introduced the whole, like, destroyed armor plating or whatever that you can use to repair your armor. They've tuned that, and I guess it feels a little bit better. Not really, I guess. I've only played a few matches. I'm not going to sit here and act like I've played like 800 matches or something since the update. It's been a little bit better. I've noticed that it's a little bit easier to get kills and stuff, but I would say the real big things that I enjoy about the newer update is the weapon camos coming to Blackout, and of course the custom Blackout games now. I didn't know if they were ever really going to do the whole camos and Blackout thing. I saw that Fortnite recently had a feature like this added, so I figured after that, though, that they would try to catch up, I guess. I mean, it's a cool idea, but I think that really they should have made some Blackout camos that you could earn, like, by getting, say, 50 kills in Blackout, kind of stuff like that, you know? We have multiplayer camos and we have zombies camos, but I think some exclusive Blackout camos would have really done a little bit better with coming in this update, I guess. But, you know, they didn't do that. I mean, I don't think they are bringing in Blackout camos. I haven't heard anything about them doing it. As far as I know, they're not doing it, so I haven't played a custom game in Blackout yet. It looks like a really cool feature. I guess the maximum amount of players is actually 12. It gives you a little bit of time to kind of explore the map, find some new spots or things like that that you want to drop at, and that's pretty cool. I think that's a good idea, and I think that's also cool because, like when they dropped Hijacked, right? Everyone went there, okay? Every time that you got into a match, pretty much from the moment that the update came out, you always had people, pretty much like half the lobby landing, I guess, at Hijacked, and you didn't really get a chance to explore it and how it looks in Black Ops 4. So I think that custom games are going to be cool for features like that. That way you can kind of just get a little bit of a look at the new spots and stuff that they add into the map and whatnot, and to try out any new weapons or anything that come in the future. So Blackout, the updates are pretty cool. I haven't gotten a whole lot of experience with them, so I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's the greatest thing ever, I love it so much. You know, cool in theory, I guess. I haven't gotten a lot of practice with them or anything, so now I want to move over to multiplayer. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit more about the two new guns, okay, because I've been getting a lot of questions about them, and I talked very briefly about them in the video about Treyarch saying no. I'm not a huge fan of the SMG. I think it's a cool idea, but I think the whole burst concept of it just throws it off, really. It's not going to be the savior of the SMGs or anything, so, you know, it's whatever. I do like the SWAT assault rifle. I think it's pretty decent overall. I don't think it's gonna be like the better gun compared to like the Maddox or maybe the ICR. But I mean, as far as a DLC weapon goes, it's not like it's super overpowered and all that. It's alright. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's fun to use. I will say that. I do enjoy using it. Although the only chances I've gotten really are in Blackjack's gun game because I haven't reached level 100 on my pass yet. So, and that's another thing I really want to talk about in this video is the black market changes. I don't feel like I've really given enough credit to Treyarch for these changes, and I don't really want to, like, I guess, encourage them to put out, like, a shitty system and then to revise it later kind of thing. But the changes that they're making to the black market are actually pretty good. So for instance, I mean, you guys already know this. We've had the new operation and stuff. So instead of 200 tiers in the past, now you get 100. The progression's pretty decent. I'm already on level 25 and I'm behind a lot of people. I haven't even gotten on every day of the operation or anything. And at this point, like, it's not even hard to progress through it. Like, I see people still complaining about it, and I can't get behind the whole complaining on this one. Like, trust me, I like bitching about COD. I mean, I do it often enough because, like, I love the franchise and I want to see it get better and stuff. But there's not much to complain about really left. I'm not gonna lie to you. So this operation's like 75 days long. which means that if you play and win once a day in multiplayer, you literally get 75 free tiers, which is enough to give you the new plasma drive, which by the way is an amazing camo. On top of that, you also get the Damon SMG, the one I'm not really a huge fan of. You get all these little shitty cosmetic items no one cares about, but you also get the green camo at the beginning. You get the Zero Specialist, so it's not really that bad. And then on top of that, you also have all your time played to add on, which means you only have like 25 tiers left. The progression has gotten a lot better. At this point, I'm almost to the point where I'm like, yeah, this is worth it. And of course, this change now means that if you want to go ahead and buy your way through the whole pass, which I wouldn't recommend doing, it's kind of a ripoff considering you can just pretty much earn the whole pass just by playing the game at a fairly normal rate at this point. It would cost you like $100. The one thing I'm not a huge fan of is the reserves being pushed past tier 100. I was a fan of this at the beginning. I thought this would mean that the content inside of the pass would be a lot better, but it seems like they've locked a lot of like the variants and the cosmetic things that people would actually want behind these, so I don't really know about that. And plus, honestly, I feel like there's way too many calling cards and emblems and sprays and shit already, so at this point, just put those in the reserves and give me the chance to earn like a new Mastercraft or something in comparison to just getting a guaranteed spray. Something I'm not going to use because honestly, who gives a fuck about sprays and emotes in Black Ops 4? I don't think I've ever seen someone seriously use them, you know what I'm saying? Even in Blackout or anything, I just don't see people using that shit. So I think they made some really good adjustments to the progression, but the one thing that I really do like that I've noticed is how they're approaching camos in the actual Blackjack shop. So the Cherry Blossom camo came back, it was $3, it was only 300 COD points, and I was like, wait a minute, so you're telling me they're selling a classic camo from Black Ops 2, universal on all weapons, once you buy it, you get it on everything, for $3. I was like shocked because they were selling that Mastercraft Valkyrie for like 15 fucking bucks. Honestly, like, I don't understand why people would pay $15 for that kind of shit, but hey, you know what? Apparently people do, or else they wouldn't be selling it at that price. But yeah, like I said, when I saw Cherry Blossom for $3, and then today, the D-Day or whatever reactive camo for the MOG 12 was $4, I was shocked. I was like, there's no fucking way that Treyarch actually took this advice. Now, of course, they're still selling like face paints and outfits, which I don't like because, once again, you're playing a first-person shooter, you can't see that shit. So essentially, you're paying like $7 for a basically just an outfit for your character that you're never gonna see. You're giving them $7 for something that you get virtually zero value out of. I don't agree with that kind of shit. But I'm different about camos. Like, if you sell camos at a reasonable price, I will buy them. You know, I fuck with a lot of these camos. Cherry Blossom's a beautiful camo, and $3, you know, that's a decent price. Camos were like $2.50 or something in Black Ops 2, so, but of course then, yeah, you got the camo and all the weapons, but you got like the calling card and the emblem and whatnot, or the reticle, but real talk, like, who bought the camos for the fucking reticles, you know? You're buying it for the camo. I have no problem paying $3 for a camo, and it doesn't look like all the camos will even be $3 anyways, because they had this, what, Rocket Pop or Rocket Box camo that was only 200 COD points in the item shop, and I didn't buy this one because I don't like the camo, really. I think that the, like, tan kind of throws it off. I think it should have just been all red. It would have looked a lot better, and I probably would have got it, but I think that's a really good precedent to set, because I will buy camos because that's something I can see and get value out of, so I will buy camos. I'll even buy reactive camos now that you can actually equip them on all the weapons that you get gold on, and I also really enjoy that change too. But yeah, camos that I enjoy, they're like $2 to $3. I will buy them, okay? I'm not against microtransactions. I'm not even against microtransactions. I smacked the fuck out of my desk, Jesus. Anyway, I'm not against microtransactions in COD. I'm against them when they implement them in an unfair or deceptive or a way that kind of ruins the core value of the gameplay, you know what I'm saying? When they put in a 200 tier pass in which 1 hour equals 1 tier, and for like 1/3 of it you didn't even have any free skips or like daily challenges to earn a tier or anything, and it would take you like 58 hours or something to complete of in-game time. You know, I don't like that, especially when there's no camos, but when you knock it down to 100, you give us basically 75 free tiers, and you include some nice camos and stuff that I actually want in there, like the plasma drive. This looks great on all the weapons that I have gold. I'm more than happy to support your system. I'm more than happy to buy camos like Cherry Blossom. In fact, you know what, David? I'll give you an idea right here. Why don't you do us all a favor and make a Black Ops 2 camo pack where you literally get all the Black Ops 2 camos. Let's see how many camos, okay? So list of Black Ops 2 camos. okay? So you had 14 regular camos, not including gold, of course. Then you had diamonds, so you had 14 pretty much regular camos, quote-unquote. And then you had like 20 or 25 DLC camos, so like what, 35, 40 camos? You sell that shit for like 45 bucks, I'll buy it. Black Ops 2 had awesome looking camos, a lot of like even like Pack-a-Punch, Weaponized 115, Jungle Warfare. These are some of my favorite camos of all time. Sell me shit that I want. I'm not against your microtransactions. I know it might sound that way sometimes, but sell me shit that I want. Sell me shit I can see and that I'm gonna enjoy for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? Don't sell me some shit I'm never gonna see for basically like 15 fucking dollars, you know? And don't sell me a grind. Like another great thing about these camos is once you buy them, you get them, and they're on all the weapons. You don't have to play through 11 tiers to get all the rewards in this bundle or anything. That's the right way to implement shit, man. That's all I've been trying to say for months now, you know? Don't sell me something that's not going to be valuable to me. Sell me something I can see that I'm going to love to play with, that's going to look awesome all the time on my screen. And sell it at a reasonable price. And even with things like Plasma Drive, I'm fine with earning shit, but make it legitimately earnable. So I think that they've done well with a lot of the recent updates, and I don't want to shit on them for it because they've done things that I agree with. They made the black market a lot better. Camos are actually being sold at a reasonable price. You get what you pay for right off the bat. The progression in the game is seemingly fixed. I mean, I'm having no problems progressing, and I'll easily have this done in no time. I'm glad they kind of nerfed Zero. I don't see people really running Zero anymore, so the whole score streak thing seems to kind of been cut, where they like doubled the time that it takes to actually drop your score streaks, and then if it's like an AC 130, they increase the time like 4 times, you know? At that point, like, I'm fine, you know? I still think Spectre would have been a better one that they could have brought back than putting Zero into the game. I think it would have served a little bit better purpose anyway, but I'm not really seeing an issue with Zero right now. I mean, that might change, but as of like these last couple days of this update, it's been pretty fine. From here on out, I'm hoping it's gonna stay the same, but like, props to Treyarch, really. I mean, this is shit you should have done like really from the start. This should have been what you had implemented into the game when it came out, considering it's a AAA $60 game. But hey, at least you did it before the next Call of Duty is already fucking announced. I can't say that about Sledgehammer and World War II. That game was bad until like April or May, and by that time, I mean, we already knew about Black Ops 4, so, you know, props on you for getting it done in a reasonable amount of time, I guess. And hopefully now you decide to listen to community feedback on that fucking VSAT, man. I want a VSAT, please. Just, like, honestly, there's been thousands of people who want the VSAT in the game now. Just, come on, man. Just do it. I think they should just add in more streaks in the game in general. I think we should have the actual canine dogs come back, even though we already kind of have it with Nomad. VSAT needs to come back. I want devastating score streaks, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, props to Treyarch. You're actually kind of following through with some of this feedback, and I hope that, you know, we're going to have a better game because of it. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here, follow me on Twitter @SubToOptimus, join the Discord down below. Thank you to my channel members for your $5 a month. Your support helps my channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, buying camos in Black Ops 4, and signing out.